is autism spectrum disorder? Autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a group of complex neurodevelopmental disorders characterized by repetitive and characteristic patterns of behavior and difficulties with social communication and interaction. Prior to 2013, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM-4, listed autism as a type of pervasive developmental disorder. Other disorders included Asperger's syndrome and childhood disintegrative disorder. But because all these disorders have similar symptoms, there was a lot of variation in diagnosis among health centers. So, in 2013 in DSM-5, autism spectrum disorder was used as an umbrella term for all the previous disorders found under pervasive developmental disorders. The spectrum allowed for medical experts to use a series of levels to figure out where patients lie on the spectrum. ASD occurs in every racial and ethnic group, regardless of all socioeconomic levels. But boys are significantly more likely to develop autism spectrum disorder than girls are. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that 1 in 68 children have ASD. Even as babies, children with ASD may appear different when compared to children their own age. They will become extremely focused on certain objects, avoid eye contact, and not look at the person who is speaking. And they will fail to engage in babbling with their parents. It will be difficult to get them to say words. But there are cases where a child will develop normally until the age of 2 or 3 and become indifferent to social engagement. Kids with autism spectrum disorder may display some of the characteristics in the following areas, such as social communication and interaction. They will find two-way conversations difficult. It will be hard to maintain or end conversations, and it will be hard to stay on topic. They will need help with communication. They will often have delayed or limited speech. It will be difficult to read social cues, such as come over here, or sit down, or sarcasm. They will often also seem uninterested and will avoid eye contact and not look at the person who is speaking. Another area is under behavior interests and activities. Children with autism will often have repetitive behaviors such as lining up objects or watching the same movie over and over. They will have under or over responsive senses to sight, hear, smell, or touch. They will have restrictive interests, such as unusual level of interest in a topic, or intense interest in one topic. They will often prefer structure and routine, and won't like surprises. They will need to be prepared and supported to try new things. They will often have repetitive body movements, such as rocking or flapping, or echolalia, which is the repeating of words. There is currently no cure for autism spectrum disorder, but through behavioral interventions designed to remedy specific symptoms, children with autism can lead normal lives and seem undistinguishable from their peers. To learn more about autism spectrum disorder, go to www.autismspeaks.org. Information was gathered from www.autismspeaks.org and www.nimh.nih.gov. Thank you for watching and hope this was informational. Goodbye.